moon cycles. It's like they're all getting them at the same time. And they come to me like, Jason, I really need something. Now. Absolutely. Of course, of course. So like the council will, be in the kitchen with me. They're surrounding me. It's like, oh, pressure's on. Okay. Okay, what can I do? So, of course, I'm thinking about things that are hormone balancing. We're thinking of things like maca powder, things like red clover, which I'm going to be putting into the shake today. And it's a good test subject when the pressure's on. It's like, okay, and you see that soothingness, and you see it working instantly. So the main ingredients today in our Maca Mama Malt are really going to be about hormone balancing, which, yes, is great for goddesses on their moon cycles. It's also really amazing for men, and I can attest to this. Maca powder every day, copious amounts, like a Mayan warrior. It's unbelievable. I mean, going running, going hiking, doing push-ups, wrestling with people. Wrestling's fun. You guys wrestle? Anybody? I mean, playful wrestling, play. We need to play more. Okay, try this out. Do as much maca as humanly possible because you can, because it's an adaptogen. Remember, we've talked about adaptogenic things this whole weekend. You can have as much adaptogens as you want. They're going to help balance your hormones and take you wherever you need to. So if I'm feeling really pumped up and I have a lot of maca, it's going to amp me up to the higher level. If I'm feeling like I need a little more balance hormonally, it's going to do that too. So just try. Wrestle more with somebody you love. Have a lot of maca. Have a party. Get a kiddie pool. Fill it with chocolate sauce. Actually, I've done it. We're going to talk about that later. My birthday parties, last 2 birthday parties. You guys sign up for my email list, and I will invite you to my next birthday party next July. They are epic. They are epic. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I'm talking, kiddie pools with chocolate sauce. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. I digress. The Maca Mama Malt. So, what's that? Where's the music? You guys want a song first? Okay. So, well, I mean... Yeah, girl. We've been hanging together a long time since we fell off that tree. Yeah, my mail-order bride from Thailand. Mm-hmm. Girl, I think it's time in that relationship that we, got a little more intimate. It's really time you opened up to me more. Yeah, it's time. Open communication. Pouring forth the spring waters of life. It's only going to hurt a little bit, I swear. Now, there are many ways to open a coconut. Avocado cake. Ooh, that was a little facial, right? Ooh, yeah. Coconut oil, by the way. Coconut oil, by the way. Oh, amazing. This whole weekend, people came up to me, Jason, you can. Thank you so much. I give that to my grandma, but raw food, living is amazing for the skin. Every skin problem I ever had, cleared up. Awesome. Trust me, it's amazing. Coconut oil, all the time. Amazing moisturizer. People want their lotions. I want my passion fruit, hibiscus, shea butter, blah, blah, blah. Coconut oil, it's all you need. Maybe in the wintertime, some raw sesame oil. If you're Vata, if you get into Ayurveda, great for Vatas, which, for those of you who know, very Vata. Very Vata. Can you tell? So many ways to open a coconut. Avocado came up here. He did the 2-chop technique, which is fantastic. You can open it with 1 chop. I'll show you that later on. What we're going to do, though, because I'm actually going to be using the coconut water and the flesh, is doing the 4-corner technique, which you just saw, doing all 4 corners, and then prying it open, like so. And now, the reason I like to do this is because it's easier for me to chop it in half and then scoop out the flesh, which I'm going to show you guys in just a second. So we're going to be using a coconut milk base. And, it's fantastic on some levels that they're coming out now with hemp milk and coconut milk on the store shelves. However, they're pasteurized, right? We know about pasteurization. Everyone's familiar with the process. It's not, it's just a sterilization, not a removal process. So when you get hemp milk off the store shelves and coconut milk off the store shelves, I'm often asking people, well, it takes like 3 seconds to make it at home, right? And it's cheaper and easier. You crack a coconut, you scoop out the meat, you pour it in the blender, you got coconut milk. Why buy it off the shelves? I mean, why are we paying corporations to make our milks for us when we can make them in 2 seconds? Okay, just rambling. Think about it. Okay, so we're pouring out the coconut milk, and we're going for 8 ounces of coconut milk. So, do you guys want the safe way or do you want the dangerous way? Ah, I knew it. Yeah, that kind of crowd. No one ever says safe. It's been like 30 demos. You guys want the safe way? No. We want danger. We want something, well, I could talk to you guys about. Listen, chefing is an amazing profession, and the propensity for injury is quite high. If you guys want a little scar tour, I'll show you. Like, yeah, this one, man, I was like slicing through a durian. The durian moved and my hand was in the way. It was the coolest thing ever. Put colloidal silver on. Anyway, yeah. So if you're thinking about chefing, be prepared for some injuries. Look at this. Now, here's the interesting thing about coconuts, guys. This is like Russian roulette. You're like, oh, this is the greatest coconut ever. Huh. So what I found, especially in desserts, is sometimes I'll have to go through, 4 or 5 coconuts before I get the amount of coconut meat I need. So luckily, the one that Avocado opened here looks like a really nice meaty one. So we're going to show you the dangerous technique for opening up a coconut with this one. And, ooh, there's water in there. Ooh. Oh, it got a little wet. Sorry about that. Another thing, if it's not messy, it's not fun, okay? So what I'm going to do is, let's see, we're going to do it like this. And we're going to open up the top a little bit, because then I can show you the hand technique, which you can hold it down and you can just crack it right in half like so. You could just slice it, which is the safe way. The more fun way is doing it like this. You hold it in your hand. Oh. Now, why does everyone always do, oh, he's not going to do that, is he? It's like I'm holding a chainsaw, cutting a, it's just a cleaver. It's just a hand. Live a little. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Make sure your fingers are out of the way, please. Kids at home, fingers out of the way. Actually, kids at home, don't do it this way. I'll show you the safe way later. Adults who are courageous, try this. Hold it, make sure your fingers out of the way. Okay, wrist out of the way. Hold it like this. Here's what you do. Okay? And what you can do is you can just, and this is the fun part too, Hercules! Oh! So, easy access to the meat inside. That's my favorite way. Go. Okay, so what I like to do is take the meat now, add it to my 8 ounces of coconut water to make our coconut milk. You guys know about what they were doing with temporary blood transfusions with coconuts? Have you heard about that? Amazing stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. Well, are we allowed to say that? I didn't say it. If the mics were on loud enough, they would hear it. Yeah, the healing properties, the blood healing properties are absolutely fantastic. During the war, World War II, when they needed to do temporary blood transfusions on soldiers, this mimics blood plasma closer than anything else found in nature that I know of. So, yeah, I'm not encouraging you guys to, get a blood transfusion with it, but, if you were hanging out in Noni land and there were just coconuts around, you could do it. Dave, true? It would be rude. Your friend's there bleeding, needs blood, get him a coconut. Here, try this. Okay, so we're adding our coconut meat, and we're going to pre-blend this. Oh, look at that. How cute. Oh, it's so adorable. Little baby. And, okay, Vitamix. Make sure it's on low. Okay? Make sure it's on low. And that's not the right top. So you know what we're going to do? Bam. There's the top. Blend it up just for about 10, 15 seconds. Coconut meat breaks down very quickly. That's all you need, right? Why am I going to go out and buy boxed coconut milk? I just made it in 10 seconds, right? Doing things ourselves, right? Self-reliance. Thoreau. Read Thoreau. Self-reliance. Doing things ourselves, with our community. I wouldn't pay a company to do it. Why? Now, there are certain things, obviously, well, actually I could. I was going to say marine phytoplankton. I could go rent some scuba gear, dive really far. Anyway, I digress. So we're taking our coconut milk, and here's what we're adding to our Maca Mama Malt. Maca. Who knew? So actually I'm going to put a little more in than I normally do. I usually put a tablespoon. How about a tablespoon and a half? Why not, right?